The moment Daniel stepped into the school conference room, his past caught up with him so hard it stole the air from his lungs. At the head of the table stood a woman in a tailored navy blazer, confident and composed, her voice calm as she spoke to the teachers. Daniel froze. He knew that voice. He had heard it once whisper promises in the dark, once cry into his chest, once say goodbye forever. Her hair was lighter now, her posture stronger, but her eyes were the same. Claire Morgan. His first love. And now, somehow, the CEO sponsoring his son's elite private school. Daniel tightened his grip on the folder containing his son's report cards, his heart pounding like he was 22 again, standing on a rainy train platform, watching Claire walk away because love hadn't been enough back then. He was just a struggling mechanic with dreams and no direction. She was ambitious, brilliant, already destined for more. They had chosen separate lives, or so he thought. Claire looked up, scanning the room, and their eyes met. For a split second, the polished executive mask slipped. Her breath caught. The room seemed to fade as years of silence collapsed into one heavy moment. Then she recovered, offering a professional nod, but Daniel could see it in her eyes. She hadn't forgotten either. The meeting began, but Daniel barely heard a word. His thoughts drifted to his son, Noah, the reason he was here. A bright, sensitive 8-year-old who had lost his mother to illness 3 years earlier. Since then, Daniel's life had been a careful balance of grief, responsibility, and love. Every sacrifice he made was for Noah. Long shifts. Late nights. Missed dreams. He had taught himself how to braid hair for school plays, how to pack lunches shaped like dinosaurs, how to smile even when the house felt too quiet. The teacher's voice broke through his thoughts. Noah was struggling socially. Bright but withdrawn. Guarded. Daniel felt a familiar ache of guilt. He was doing his best, but sometimes best didn't feel like enough. Claire listened intently, her hands folded, her expression softening when Noah's name was mentioned. Daniel noticed it. She noticed him noticing. After the meeting ended, parents filtered out, but Claire lingered. Daniel, she said quietly. Hearing his name from her lips again felt unreal. Claire, he replied, unsure whether to smile or protect himself. They stood there, two people who had once planned a future together, now strangers shaped by time. She congratulated him on Noah, told him he must be an incredible father. He laughed softly, admitting he was learning as he went. They talked awkwardly at first. Careers. Life updates. Careful topics. Then Claire asked about Noah's mother, and Daniel told the truth. He saw pain flicker across her face, genuine and unguarded. "I'm sorry," she said. Truly. As days passed, their paths crossed again and again. Claire made an effort to attend school events. Daniel found himself staying late, helping set up chairs, exchanging glances that said more than words. Slowly, the walls came down. One evening, after a school fundraiser, they talked in the empty gym. Claire admitted she had poured herself into work after leaving Daniel, chasing success to outrun regret. She had everything she once dreamed of, except the family she secretly wanted. Daniel confessed his resentment, his heartbreak, how long it had taken to forgive her. How becoming a father had changed him, softened him, given him purpose. The biggest challenge wasn't their past. It was fear. Fear of reopening old wounds. Fear of hurting Noah. Fear that timing would betray them again. When Noah finally met Claire properly, he was shy at first. But she listened to him. Really listened. She showed up. Slowly, trust grew. Daniel watched his son laugh more, speak more, heal in ways he couldn't do alone. The real test came when Claire was offered an international expansion deal that would take her away for months. The old pattern threatened to repeat itself. Ambition versus love. This time, Claire chose differently. She restructured her role. Delegated. Stayed. Not because she had to, but because she wanted to. Because success meant nothing if she was alone. Daniel didn't rush forgiveness or promises. They rebuilt carefully, honestly. With late-night talks, shared parenting moments, and quiet understanding. Years later, at Noah's school graduation, Daniel watched his son beam with confidence, flanked by two adults who loved him fiercely. Claire squeezed Daniel's hand, and he squeezed back. Life hadn't given them an easy story. It gave them a real one. And Daniel finally understood something simple and powerful. Love doesn't always come when you're ready. Sometimes it waits until you are strong enough to keep it. The past doesn't define you. What you choose next does. And sometimes, the meeting you almost didn't attend changes everything.